Hello, welcome to tropical South London. This is nice, isn't it? I should have worn my shorts. I'm Jimmy and this is a DMC for the 401 show. Let's be honest, there are loads of guys out there who think they know what a girl wants and there are loads who probably wish they knew. So today I'm going to be having a deep, meaningful conversation with the legend that is Ben Bailey Smith, aka Doc Brown, all about the right way to treat a lady. I think I'm going to go inside and get a cup of tea now. As lovely as this is.
I see. Oh, right. Yeah.
He's a writer, an actor, a comedian, a musician, a BAFTA winner, a former rapper, anything else? I'm joined by Ben Bailey Smith today, otherwise known as Doc Brown. Thanks for joining me.
Pleasure.
Busy man. There's a lot of things going on there. So you're involved with a charity called The Great Initiative. Tell me about that, what is it?
Well, this is an interesting charity that is trying to deal with some of the negative images and negative treatment of young girls by boys, but taking on a different approach. So instead of looking at it as a female problem that females need to deal with, they're kind of looking at it from the point of view of young men.
So why is it important to treat a girl well? One
thing I've discovered talking to boys is that there is a worrying lack of interest about how a girl feels, and that sort of turns into like a form of sexism. Sexism and racism, homophobia, they're all the same thing. We live in a man's world, so it's hard for boys to see mistreatment of a girl as wrong.
How should you treat a girl when you're in a relationship?
There'll be a time you'll get frustrated about the situation that you're in a relationship with a girl, but there's never a reason for being abusive, you know? And I think there's so much content out there online, and there's so much language going on behind girls' backs. It's abusive in the way we talk about girls, the way we view them online. You've just got to close your eyes and imagine your sister, imagine your mum being bullied or abused in some way. Suddenly it's like a slap to the face. And they're not just human beings, they're absolutely vital 100% to the world just going round on its axis. I mean, have an island full of men for 2 weeks and see what happens.
It'd be chaos, it'd be awful.
I'm not trying to get boys interested in a women's problem. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a women's problem, it's a human problem.
Do you think this comes back to kind of taking a little bit of responsibility for yourself?
Yeah, I think for young people, the toughest thing that they've got to do is to say, actually, I'm certain that I'm right, and everyone around me in this little group I'm in at school or college or whatever, I think they're wrong and I'm going to go against it.
So hard.
It's the hardest thing to do because you're so scared of being that guy, you know, that kid who nobody likes because you're going against the grain. I was fortunate in a way at school because I was never popular anyway, so I was kind of lucky. I always felt like, well, if I go this way, how many friends am I really going to lose? I've only got a couple.
Yeah, we're all exposed to a lot more stuff now, just a lot more out there. What kind of effect does that have?
My eldest daughter is a Justin Timberlake fan.
Is she?
I couldn't show her the video because there's naked girls in it.
They're completely naked.
They're completely naked. Just like, that's mad.
Yeah.
Because who are his fans? His fans are mostly young girls. So in their mind, who knows what's happening? Maybe they're thinking, oh, the best way to attract someone like a Justin Timberlake, my dream guy, like my dream hero, is to just get naked and
take
dance
off all
around,
my clothes.
You know?
What about like your Rihanna's and Miley Cyrus's, where they're the ones kind of very much in the limelight, it's their thing, but they're still being quite sexual and taking off their clothes?
Yeah, some people might say that they're empowering themselves, or they're saying, well, I'm a strong woman, and if I want to get naked, I can. One thing I would say is, as soon as you have an image of yourself and you let it go out there, you don't control it anymore. But it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one.
Cheers, Ben. Thanks for chatting. I enjoyed that. What did you think about today's topic? Let us know, leave us a tweet. We're going to be heading online now for a live Twitter Q&A, so go to the 401 Show Twitter. If you're watching the show and it's not Wednesday, then leave us a comment or a tweet anyway, because we always love to hear your thoughts. I'm going to be back here next Wednesday at 401, and I'm going to be joined by a reality TV star, and we're going to be talking all about whether there's such a thing as the perfect body. You're not going to want to miss that.
I see. Oh, right. Yeah.
Would you rather have 10 hamster-sized horses, so 10 tiny horses, or 1 horse-sized hamster, a massive hamster?
10 tiny horses, it just sounds like more fun, doesn't it?
You could like train them to do little things.
On a massive scale.
Just really chubby, sort of like a whimper, isn't it? It's like,
You're talking about sleepless nights for the rest of your life.
Definitely hamster-sized horses.
10
Obviously.
little horses.
Obviously.